Hi, my name is Garrett Christopher. This is my YouTube channel, Garrett's Movie Take. I'm going to talk about a movie you probably haven't seen yet, although it's, I guess the screenplay is highly acclaimed, and I just stumbled upon it and really enjoyed it. And I think of all things, although I enjoyed a lot of things about it, I think the originality was the one thing I enjoyed the most about it. By the way, please visit my other YouTube channels, Garrett's Take and Garrett's Sports Take. Sports Take, I talk about football right now. We're in the middle of November, so it's football season. And basketball too, but it's still too early in the season for me to get too excited about that. Let's see what else is going on. I'm a self-published author. And I found out today, I'd actually gone to go see the movie The Eternals. And while waiting for the initial kind of previews and stuff to end, I looked at my phone and I received an email from a literary agent who had actually responded to one of my queries that she wanted more chapters and some other samples and whatnot, and then responded back and said that not interested. Kind of bummed. This is my 5th novel, still self-published, and so if you know someone, please let me know. I'll pass on information, give them a sample, and see what they think. But yeah, so my website, garetchristopher.com, is more about me, about those novels. I'm also on, like I said, the YouTube channels. I do weekly podcasts on Spotify and SoundCloud. And what else we got going on? I don't know, some other stuff. Who knows? Okay, let's talk about JoJo Rabbit. So, I live in Southern California and gonna go to the movies. And hey, well, let's check this out. And I looked and it seemed like it was fairly interesting. And so I went to go see the movie. And from the beginning to the end, I thoroughly enjoyed it. Again, so original. And then I found out from my middle kid, Kayla, that Taika Waititi, who is the director, writer, I believe also, and plays Hitler, and no spoilers, by the way, plays Hitler in the movie. That's the director. That's the main guy. And I found out that he directed Thor Ragnarok. I love Thor Ragnarok. Love it. For so many different reasons, and I guess I'll need to do some kind of review on that one too for you. If you haven't seen Thor Ragnarok, you gotta see it. I think of all the Thor movies, that's the one, if I were to kind of look, which one am I going to watch? You know, the first one was really iconic and cool, like the first Iron Man and the Captain America, first Avenger, and that kind of a thing. But I'll tell you what, if I'm reaching for any one of the three, I think I'm picking that one first, you know, for a lot of reasons. Really cool. So, yeah, Mr. Waititi, you did it again. And of course, the movie's been out for a few years now, but I do want to talk about it because you probably have not seen it and maybe even heard about it. JoJo Rabbit is the name of the movie. Scarlett Johansson is in it. There's reason enough to go watch it. But Sam Rockwell, I love Sam. I don't know why. Just everything he does, I just love it. Probably my favorite part of it, and I've talked about this before, is him. Which Iron Man was it? Iron Man 2 or 3? I can't remember. But he's like doing a little dance and kind of cool. In any case, he's really a cool guy. I like him a lot. And then what's the kid's name? The kid that plays little JoJo, Roman Griffin Davis. What a cutie pie. What a good-looking kid. That's him right there, if you can see. And then there's Taika, Mr. Waititi right there playing Hitler. Yeah, I love, well, that's not true. I really appreciate a lot of outside-the-box thinking. Not all of it. And I don't think I'm really an outside-the-box thinker. I try to be, but I'm not that creative. I'm kind of creative. And I do think that my books are good as far as because the characters and the realism and how you get connected to them. But as far as really getting out there, right? Probably not so much. This really cool screenplay in this movie. So what did I like about it? I love the casting. I'm not a big fan of directors casting themselves, but Mr. Waititi did an excellent job as the Hitler. Just hilarious. The little boy, cute as a button, and such a good little actor. Scarlett did a great job as she's his mom in the movie. And then, of course, you've got the side, you know, other characters. And there's, again, just doing a super job. And then having, like, Sam Rockwell in there. And this young lady, Rebel Wilson, she plays a really good part, too. So just everyone. Again, just an idea, right? So I don't know if Mr. Waititi knew ahead of time when he was writing this thing, I want this person for this. Or that type of person for this, right? And then find the person that fits that particular mold, right? And then whatever they add to it. I'm pretty sure that when he wrote this script, he was thinking Sam Rockwell for one particular scene. He was thinking someone like Scarlett Johansson that type of, the kid that played there. I mean, some of the stuff I guess kind of falls in your lap. So I was like, that's the person I want, for this piece, for this part. But again, this JoJo, I almost said JoJo Dancer. It's a different movie. JoJo Rabbit, to me, is a great example of putting it together. And this young man, Mr. Waititi, a lot on his plate, I'm sure, from writing it and then going in and directing it and selling it to whomever, the studio like that, to go do it. There was a plan. And whether he had people with him putting it together, people he trusts, or just him kind of overbearingly, which is not really a word, overbearingly putting this all together. Great direction from start to finish as far as I'm concerned. I'm not even so sure what amount they spent on this film. I would suggest it probably wasn't all that much. Very entertaining. Very entertaining. So if you've not seen it, I would say see it, and spend some time with it. I mean, it's not so intricate that you've got to listen to every single word that's in there. It's not like that. But it's enjoyable. And again, creativity. It's just really, really cool. And it's very, very, for as difficult a subject in some cases, and there are a couple of very difficult parts. Let me just say that. I kind of want to call it a comedy, but it's kind of a drama/comedy, and probably more drama than comedy. And yeah, I mean, you're taking a very, very rough subject. We're talking about wartime Germany. We're talking about Hitler. We're talking about, depending who you are and where you live, what might happen to you. It's rough, really rough, tough subject. Man, just things like this. You hear about books like this or a movie like this. I'm like, man, it's so beyond me to put something like that together, as far as to have the knowledge of the history and to get a good grasp and a grapple really on that historical fact, and then be able to mesh and mold it into whatever, right? Really cool, really cool. So hats off. I don't wear a hat because these ears, when I wear a hat, it just makes them stick out more. It's not good, no bueno. But Mr. Waititi, hats off to you for sure for this one. So if you haven't seen it, I think it's just great. It's just very, very entertaining. And again, there's a couple of rough parts. There are a couple of rough parts. I'm not talking about like sex scenes or like language type of stuff, just subject matter. Subject matter. Again, let me say, wartime Germany, right? It's tough stuff as far as what they allowed to kind of come in there. So he didn't shy away from the shock factor in a couple of things there. And yet, it's quote unquote a feel-good movie. And that kid's face is just the cutest. Yeah, just the cutest thing. And then Scarlett. Sorry. In any case, Mrs. Johansson, I'm sorry. And Colin, I'm sorry for stepping out of line here. But come on. Anyway, that's that. If you haven't seen it, please see JoJo Rabbit. Not JoJo Dancer. JoJo Rabbit. All right. Hey, take care. Again, my name is Garrett Christopher, and that's been my movie take on this JoJo Rabbit. All right. Take care. Have a great day. Take care. And again, take care. GoPro, stop recording.